Good morning. This is Dylan Jovine with Behind the Markets. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, June 30th, the last day of the month. We are finished with June at the end of today, and it is also National Meteor Day, National Meteor Watch Day, which encourages us to go and look at the stars and see what's going on out there, which is just one of my favorite things in the world to do. It's also, by the way, National Social Media Day, which I'm going to pretend isn't a real thing here because it's ridiculous. Anyway, it's interesting. On Friday, news started to break out that President Trump, the U.S. and China reached what looks like a more formal trade truce. I mean, I know that China in that thing says that rare earths, the restrictions are going to be lifted. They're going to stop slow walking this. And a lot of people are cheering that and excited. I say curb your enthusiasm because it's not really clear yet what we're giving up in exchange for that. You guys know, who watch these videos often, know that this is a major irritation for me. This is one of those things that just gets under my skin and makes me hotter than a hornet, really, to think about how Japan, for example, was so prepared to handle a rare earth shutdown from China because they took steps after it happened years ago. They took steps to protect their supply chain, and how the U.S., both administrations, both Democrat and Republican, have just left us so vulnerable. I'm not excited about a deal until I see what we gave up in return. That's the big thing. Anyway, I was looking at the trade figures for 2025, U.S. trade figures this weekend. I was at my house looking at them, and I know I need to get a life, apparently. But it's very interesting. Here's an interesting little statistic I want to share with you. China, as is well known, has the largest trade and goods deficit with the United States, about $100 billion. But the second largest really is surprising. It's Ireland. Ireland has the second largest trades deficit with the United States, and China has 1.4 billion people. Ireland only has 5.4 million people. So how on earth could Ireland have such a large trade deficit with the United States? And this is really interesting. Believe it or not, because of weight loss drugs. Ireland has become a place that makes drugs. Very, very, very wisely, really, for them. It's a major hub for U.S. drug manufacturers. AbbVie's anti-wrinkle treatment Botox is made in Ireland. Merck's best-selling cancer drug Keytruda is made in Ireland. And of course, Eli Lilly makes their weight loss drugs, Mounjaro and Zepbound, in Ireland. There's a $71 billion deficit with Ireland, and $36 billion of that came from weight loss drugs. It's really astonishing. Now, we recommended weight loss drugs in a special report on Biotech Insider on May 15th, 2023. That's a while ago. And this was before Eli Lilly's drug was approved. And that initial report gave us some massive winners. Seriously, some great winners. Eli Lilly was basically a double. Viking went up a couple 100%. Altimmune went up big. We just did very well. Unfortunately, we rode Novo Nordisk up and then back down, but I'm still a believer in Novo Nordisk, which is why I haven't sold it or recommended selling it for the model portfolio yet. But we're going to be updating this report. We have so many exciting new reports coming out. We're doing a thing on minerals. We're doing a thing on robotics. We have a lot of good, very exciting new things that we've been working on behind the scenes to really keep our finger on the pulse of all these exciting new things for you. So we're going to be talking about it a lot. We're going to be updating this report. We're going to be talking about this a lot in the coming weeks and months. And I'm very excited about that. Anyway, I just thought that was very interesting. I still think Eli Lilly, which was the centerpiece of that report, is a buy. I urge you to check it out because, again, basically, I had some insight here on weight loss drugs because I was the fat kid growing up. So basically, that gave me like real extra insight into what that whole thing was about. And the one good thing about being the fat kid when you're a kid is you always say, oh, I wish I could eat anything I want and just take a pill. I don't feel that way as an adult anymore. I think it's a bad thing. But here we are. We have finally invented a world where they're coming out with a pill. It's an injection now, but a pill to help people lose weight. My goodness, this is really sci-fi stuff. If you would have told me in the 70s and 80s that this was coming, I would have just said, yeah, maybe. It's just like Jetsons kind of stuff here. Anyway, happy Monday, last day of the month. I just wanted to say, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.